Hey viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing another World of Tanks and we are going to play some different tanks, and yeah, I'm basically trying to get to my first heavy tank, which is not an upgrade on this guy, by the way. This is a tank destroyer, and yeah, we're just going to take an alternative route here, hoping that I can snipe someone. But the problem is, and I really think they should well, change that. You can only see tanks when you're close enough, and with the small tanks, like, well, the level 2 tanks and such, yeah, I can be sneaky like this all I want, but I'm not going to see my enemies, and that is very annoying. So they could be driving there with a whole group of tanks and I wouldn't be able to see them because they're invisible. And I think that really sets back the the playability of this game in the lower levels. Obviously, once you reach the higher levels, your vision will increase and blah 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 blah. But here, limiting the gun, yeah, that's fine. So, not being able to kind of snipe people from afar, especially with the low level tanks. Yeah, that's fine. And hiding in bushes and such, yeah, that's good tactic. But look, I just looked there. And there he is. He just drove across that plain and was hiding, just not even behind a bush. He was just sitting there. Anyway, I'm going to try to kill him, obviously. And I do manage to. He breaks the track though. So I'm going to be stuck for a little bit, and hopefully the track will get repaired. So someone else is shooting at me, but as you can see, I have no clue where this is coming from. There is nobody popping up on my screen. I'm driving backwards here to prevent them from shooting at me directly. I still haven't taken damage, by the way. There's my first damage, and it actually takes out my track once again. And unfortunately, yeah, he can just keep shooting here. And that is very unfortunate, but I can't see him, so there's nothing to shoot at, and that is, yeah, that's just plain annoying. So the vision really needs to change, in my opinion, because, well, it's just crazy like this. You should maybe not be able to get the red dot on people, but you should at least be able to see them, just like in reality. In reality, if I use binocular or, well, just look with my eyes, I would be able to see a tank rolling in. And if you want to have anywhere near realistic situations, then you should at least be able to see them. You may not be able to, well, to shoot at them or whatever, but at least you would be able to see where they're going. And yeah, this kind of situation, so where I am now, is just totally ridiculous, because now I'm having the same problem. I can look all I want, but I won't be able to see anything that's going on here. And yeah, that's just bullshit. Anyway, I am going to be here with a couple of my teammates. We're going to see some tanks popping up, and there you saw what happened. He just became visible all of a sudden, and yeah, there, they just disappear. And this guy is going to disappear as well. But, well, he's still there. We know he's still there. So I'm just going to try to snipe him. And as you can see, someone is bumping into me all the time. It's very annoying. And I know this other tank is also still here. But I'm pretty sure I'm not hitting him. So I'm going to stop that and go do something else. So let's find a new target. And yeah, well, new targets aren't available for now. There's a target now on the minimap. He gets destroyed though before I actually, well, go and and see him. Yeah, there's a new target. Yeah, he disappears from the map as well. So I look at where my ally is shooting and I decide to shoot there as well. But I'm pretty sure there's nobody there. No, there is nobody there. By the way, you can just hit them. Even though you can't see them, you can still hit them. And this guy disappearing as well. But yeah, he's now behind the house, so I can totally see that. But I'm pretty sure that once he comes out of the house range, I still can't see him. But yeah, one of my allies might see him, and that's a different story. So we are currently 4-3 behind But yeah, then one of the enemies just runs up into a tank of our team and just gets himself killed. So once again, this guy is here, and I'm going to take a shot at him. Actually hit him for quite well, from quite a distance, and it didn't do any damage. Anyway, I'm pretty confident that, well, I can drive down here, but as we will see, while at the moment I leave the safety of my position, people will actually start noticing me. And there's the first shot. So this is our artillery fire, or most of it is, and as you can see they can't really hit me, so it's not a problem. But here comes the first hit. Yeah, there we go. And the artillery is trying to hit me. I'm going to hide behind the house and be safe there. But there are still people shooting at me. And yep, he is behind. Well, there's someone up top on that hill that we can't see, and he is shooting at me. So I'm just going to try to hide behind the house until this artillery guy just gives up on me, and or we spot him and just shoot him down. That could be it as well, but I'm not sure where he's shooting from. So anyway, we see two guys there, and I'm pretty sure one of them is going to be the artillery. So pretty easy shot here, and we should be able to take him down. Even though we can't see him, he is still there. And same goes for this guy. We know where he is, so might as well try to kill him. Anyway, I got shot now by something, and that's the end of that match. So we're going into the next one, and this is yeah, this is a better one, a more realistic one, if that's at all possible in this game. I am going to hide behind one of the, well, set up spots basically. You have some destroyed buildings on this map, on several maps, and I'm going to use one of them to get a nice vision with a lot of protection. And as you can see, it's a semi-destroyed house. It has good protection for my tank, but it's exactly low enough for my tank to actually hide behind. And I'm going to do a shot and then run back, because at that moment they can see me and they are going to know where I am. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot at that guy, I'm going to shoot at this guy. So as you can see from the amount of vision I have, I am very well hidden, so they're not going to be able to hit me at all from that distance, because it's just too small of a target. So most of my tank will be hidden completely, and I am sneaking back up, and he shows up again. This time I do hit him for quite a nice percentage there, and we're going to fall back a little, and then I realize, well, he's not going to hit me at all. I'm just going to shoot him now, and I'm going to just kill him dead. So another guy comes up with 20% health. Unfortunately, I did not have a bullet up to shoot him, but I do get the other kill. And I'm still here, so I'm going to try to take out this guy, but he apparently backed off or something like that, because I couldn't find him anymore. Anyway, backing off, as you can see, someone shot at me there, and shot actually at the house behind me and the house in front of me. But because I backed off, he can't see me anymore, and well, he totally missed. I'm still at 100% health, I haven't taken any hits yet, and this is exactly how you should be playing on every map, but yeah, it's kind of boring. But I just wanted to show you that it can actually be done, that you can be sneaky in this game, and that you can get quite a lot of damage done without taking any damage yourself, just on people that are not very well defended. And as you can see, I did a lot of damage there. I should have stayed to launch another shot, but I got scared, and of course I shouldn't be scared, so that guy got taken out by someone else, and this guy is going to get out. Yeah, I was too late at firing there. And I'm going to leave my position now, I believe. Or not yet, not yet, not yet. Yeah, as you can see on the minimap, on the bottom right part of the map, so, well, on my basic right side, there is something going on. There are two guys there. They cannot shoot at me. I did notice them, but they cannot shoot at me from all the way over there. And I am going to try to get this kill, hoping that he comes out from behind. Then he gets killed and I decide, well, let's find some new enemies. And I find these two guys, and of course because there are two guys it is kind of risky. So I miss my first shot and then I get shot by this guy, but I disrupt his shooting by killing him. And that was pretty easy. So immediately getting off of that, that pile of rubble, just to make sure that I don't get hit. And as you can see, I'm still at, well, almost full health. I think I am at full health in fact. Even though I got shot, it didn't land any damage apparently. So maybe he didn't have armor penetration or something like that, or not enough. But yeah, the tactic here can be done on most maps, and I'm going to follow that guy, but well, the enemy base is being captured by like 4 tanks, so it's not going to matter too much. And we're going to win before I get vision of him. So yeah, a relatively easy victory. I got 2 kills, I got a lot of damage done. And as you can see, I damaged or spotted 5 tanks and I killed 2. So that was a pretty good round for me. But that is how you should be playing this game. And I'm going to do that in this thing as well. It's a completely different map, of course. So it doesn't have a position that is that good as the one on the last map. By the way, I shouldn't have ran through this. This is terrain that actually reduces your movement speed. And I don't need the cover right now because, well, there's nobody here yet. They start all the way on the other side of the map. So I should have just ran towards my desired position straight through the roads and get it done that way. But anyhow, we're going to go to the little bit of a village that is visible now, well, on the left side of the screen here. Well, just in front of us basically. The few farms that are there that can actually block shots. And yeah, I'm kind of a little bit overzealous here in finding enemies, because obviously they haven't been able to get to this position yet. So I do have to be careful from here on out, because now they may actually already be in that position with the farms. So I'm going to be a little bit cautious. And there is our first enemy. And I am not able to see him. There you go. Finally able to see him. Trying to do some damage, but while I'm driving, my gun goes all over the place. Plus, I don't really have the focus yet. And I'm going to try to get a shot off. I actually hit him, but it didn't penetrate, so it did no damage. So since there are 3 tanks up there, I'm pretty sure they can take it out. And then we approach the farm, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there are enemies already there. And yeah, 2 enemies are here. They are not going to be able to spot me or shoot at me. That's what I was doing there. The right side enemy I know is not able to do that, but the left side I wasn't sure, but he is behind the building and both of them are. So I'm going to wait for my allies to actually come up and help me out here, because running in 1 versus 2 is not a good thing. It's not smart. So we're going to be with 2, but he ran way too hard straight into an enemy. So yeah, I couldn't really follow because I didn't have speed. But he does get the kill, so it's no problem. And then we see this enemy and I do exactly the same thing that he did. I lost vision here and I want to keep the vision on, and come on, shoot at him. Shoot him. Apparently not really. Yeah, there you go, getting 1 shot off. But yeah, we do get the kill, but then there's another guy there. We had 4 or 5 tanks there. We should have been way more cautious and way more grouped up, focusing 1 tank after the other with the entire group. That way you can 1-shot a tank and then move on to the next, so they can only get 1 shot off while you kill 2 tanks. And that is the basic strategy that you need to have. You need to be in a group and kind of try to do things. So tank destroyer here. Tank destroyers are really weak from the side and such, so I'm trying to be a little bit cautious in the beginning, because in the beginning a lot of people just die. And I'm going to try to get vision on whatever they are seeing, and unfortunately I'm a little bit too late there. There's another guy there, a little bit to the right, more to the right. There he is, but he is hidden behind, or well, in a dip. So I can't see the tank itself. I can, however, see that he's there. But anyhow, I'm trying to get things done here. And yeah, here we go. I had a perfect shot, and then some jackass just bumps me from behind, not only making me visible, but also making me miss my shot. So yeah, I really don't know what he's trying to do here. So yeah, I kind of go back to my situation and I'm trying to get my shot off, but unfortunately he already died. And then he's just doing it again, pushing me out of that bush. I really don't know why. He's just a medium tank. I have no clue what he's trying to do. And then yeah, I'm just trying to get out of here, get back into that bush, because apparently he has some trouble, some problems, and he starts shooting at me. What the hell? And obviously, yeah, I'm not going to be able to outmaneuver him, because, well, I'm a tank destroyer, he is a tank. Tanks have turrets, tank destroyers do not. And yeah, he gets shot by one of my enemies, by the one of my allies, by the way. I was going to just take him out. There you go. And of course I'm going to report him, because that is just BM and it is just stupid. I really have no clue what's wrong with these guys. And if this was like an insulated incident, yeah, sure, I could see that. But the problem is, it's not. It happens all the time. So you can report people for team damage as well as revealing my position. Well, it's actually pushing out an ally or something like that. You can also say revealing enemy allied positions, but well, that's not what he did. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.